Warren. You left it late, but you got the 2 goals in. You must be really happy with that.
Yeah, happy with the performance. Really happy with the approach. I think we're not happy with where we're at in the season, how it's gone, and we could point to many different factors, which are valid reasons why we are where we are, and and our struggles. But that just underlies a couple of things in regards to, I guess, excuses as well. So we had 8 games to go going into this match, and we spoke about playing a more attacking, aggressive style of football, which is more in keeping with what we want to do. And with players coming back now, we've been able to do that. And today was a much more aggressive approach from us, and I'm really pleased with the performance.
You made 7 changes from the game midweek. Were you happy with the impact those guys made on the side?
I think moving forward, I think the players that were selected for today can play the way we want to play. And a lot of them are younger players, but they can play. They have the capacity and the ability to play how we want them to play. So moving forwards, I said to the group after the Wellington game, those that can do it will play, those that can't won't.
Simon Stevens started the game. I was probably happy with his impact.
Absolutely. I thought he was a threat all day long. He worked tirelessly for the team. He held it in. He got free kicks. He was a problem for them. The only thing he hasn't done yet is score. So but that will come. Everything else in this game right now is helping the team, and that's the most important thing.
One player who did score was Henry Hall. You must be really impressed with his continued development once again.
Yeah, no, I think that's his 5th goal of the season now. So he's a real find for us, and he's a Queenslander, and we're really proud to bring players through that have been at the club and now getting their opportunity at A-League level.
Obviously, you talk about it being more attacking approach, but also as well, you must be pleased with the defence only holding Newcastle 3 shots on goal and none on target.
Yeah, but I think when you play that kind of approach and you've got the players on the park that can do it, it's you're going to win the ball a lot more higher up the park, and you're going to keep them away from your goal. And I think that was really important. And defence today started from the top. But our back four were outstanding today, and Jordan Holmes, with what he had to do, he did well.
And also as well, the right-hand side, Jack Hingett and later on Luka Ivanovic caused all sorts of problems for Newcastle's left-hand side. Obviously, Dylan Manane and Lucas Moragas. Was that something that was looked at on the film, something nice, or is that just how it played out?
No, I think it's how it played out. I mean, our game plan was to be more direct in terms of we wanted to play forwards more, we wanted to go at players more, whether it was Manane, whether it was Moragas, we wanted to be positive, and we've got a lot of speed, when we've got players like Kaluki that can come on and affect the game for the better, sides don't want to defend him, and he was a real handful as well.
Obviously Cyrus played very well, as we've discussed, but he was unlucky not to win the penalty there in the second half. Do you have any thoughts on that?
No, it's been explained to me what the ruling was, so I'm comfortable with that.
And
Ed, I'll go to you.
Yeah, Warren, congratulations, mate. I guess you threw Ranner straight in again after he's done a fair bit of travelling. Does that sort of reflect how important he's become to the side, the fact that you're sort of willing to throw him straight in?
Yeah, look, Ramit's really important to this team, and he provides ability on the ball and mobility and speed. And like I said, I can't be any more direct and clear in what I'm looking for moving forward with this group. I want speed, mobility, ability to work both ways, with and without the ball, and he provides that. So the fact that he's come back from Turkey and we've thrown him straight in says a lot about how we feel we look better as a team with him in the side.
And how is he? Do you feel like he's learned it? I mean, it's only a couple of weeks, but do you feel like he's learned anything by the experience of sort of the travel and being part of the national team setup and stuff?
Well, I think he'll learn what it feels like to come back from an international flight and then get chucked into an A-League game, and I think he'll learn from that. I think he, as much as we know he is a quality player, you could see he was a bit jaded and then had to come off in that second half. So I'm sure sure that won't bother him. We've won the last 3 games that we've won. He's been in the side, so like I said, he's important to this team.
And just for me, I think Jay got his 5th yellow card early in that first half. That's going to rule him out for the game against the Wanderers. Is he a really important player for you guys? How do you go about sort of replacing him?
Yeah, that's disappointing. I didn't realise that was his 5th. So it's hard to replace your key players, right? But someone will step up.
That's what they said on commentary anyway, so I could be wrong.
Oh, well, we'll check it out. If you're right, well then shout you a beer.
Micah?
If it is, what would you do? Because he is such an important guy in this segment.
Yeah, well, look, we'll probably, we'll ask Shane Steph to do that if he wants to put his boots on. I don't know. Well, no, look, in all seriousness, we'll just put someone else in. It's as simple as that. Like I said, I've been clear about how we want to play moving forwards. And someone will come in and have to do the job. I said this quite a bit last year. Jay's a key player for us. He's probably our best player. And every team relies on their key players to perform week in, week out. And Jay's no different. So, I hope you're wrong about that. But if it is, it's how it is. And someone will come in and try and do a good job for the team.
Thanks.
Marco?
Well, am I right in saying that Jay's, since he's been here, well, I think he might have started all but one game in the A-League and he came off the bench in that game. Would this be his first game he's missed?
I think you're right, yeah. I remember the discussion. I know he was tired last year with those running games. It was Adelaide away, and I think it was our first penalty of the season when he was off the park as well. So, I remember the game and I remember the talk about it. So I think you might be right in that, Marco.
Okay. And mate, I guess, you said at the start, just before you said, good performance, but in terms, the season, I guess, is it, you said, with 8 games to go, you're going to play a bit more attacking. What's the sort of, in terms of that, can you make a run for the you've got a slim chance of making the final still? Is that at the back of the players' minds, or is it?
Not really, mate. Look, I think we're at that point now where we're thinking about, there might be one eye on next year, and you saw tonight we brought young players on in key moments to expose them and to actually see what they've actually got. But like I said, we've persisted with players all season in a style that, it hasn't been a bad style. It's what we as a staff felt was the best to get results. But we're now looking at what we want to do moving forwards, and we want to be more upbeat. We want to be more up tempo, and to do that, you need fit, fast, mobile players, and that's what we're looking at.